Hi, I'm Isaac Gibbs. I'm the client engineering manager at Penn Game Studios, meaning I'm the leader of a group of engineers who work on the game's client. The game client is how players interact or play the game. So anything you can see, do, or hear is all part of the game client. I got my start in computer science from playing video games. I built a computer as well with a friend for a fifth grade project. After that, I was hooked. When I was younger, the internet wasn't as connected as it is now. So the only way to learn how to make video games was to go to college. I went to UMass Amherst and got a degree in computer science. Um, Luckily now, the internet has just about everything you need. Um, Building games is just like building any other piece of software. The skill I use the most is the process of taking large problems and breaking them down into smaller ones that are easier to solve. Once you do this, you can add those smaller problems back together, and before you know it, you've solved your big problem. As an engineering manager, my favorite part of my role is not only do I get to create cool casino games, but I also get to work with some really talented, experienced programmers who are much more experienced than me. And learning from them is probably the thing I like to do the most. Second would be just the way that games are made. We all work on our separate parts, and when we put them together in the alpha phase, just watching that game grow and change over time as we work with designers and artists and other uh, collaborators until we get a polished product. It's just really fun. The challenges that we face in the casino games industry is not only having to create a fun game, but also a game that adheres to the very large amount of regulatory rules we have to follow. Gambling should be fun, but we also need to ensure the proper measures are put in place to protect the player from developing unsafe habits. I think it's important for students to learn computer science because it's ingrained in everything we do. And in the future, we're going to need everyone to understand at a basic level how software applications or apps as you know them are created and how they work. Advice I have for students first would be, as I said before, taking large problems, breaking them down into smaller ones. Try to get in the mindset of doing this with everything. Second is to always be curious, always ask how and why a particular thing works. This could be animals, cars, video games, the planet, etc. Third is fail fast and fail often. The only way we learn how to do something is because we've ruled out most of the ways of how not to do something. Building software is the art of iterative failing and learning from your mistakes. Remember, the more you learn more from failures than you do from getting things right. My last bit of advice would be to start now. There's a huge amount of free resources out there. You can learn anything and everything you need to start a career in computer science. And finally, for someone looking to getting into video games, specifically, just make a ton of different games. There's a ton of different free resources out there: Unreal Engine, Unity, Game Creator, Phaser.js. There's tons. So have a good day. Bye.